Last episode I'm in a working blimp. Today I'm taking Create Aeronautics to the ground and living up to my promise in the last one, transitioning into the quiet farmer life. In this episode I'm making a massive harvester that can drive by itself or by my enslaved sheep. I'm here in my creative testing world because I have some ideas on how I can do this. Actually, I have 3 ideas. The first one I came up with uses these optical sensors filtered to spruce logs, and it works something like this. If I release this here, it will follow the path. Like that. The second idea I had was with this navigation table and lodestones, because it will always point towards the lodestone. So if I release it like this, it will try to correct itself towards the lodestone. The problem with this is I will have to change out the compass every time I pass one. So like when I come here, I'll have to change it out. And the third option, which is the worst for me, it's just pure timing. Trial and error. This is the most precise option I could come up with. This one relies on a path and this one relies on advanced logic that I just don't want to do. In between episodes I bought a new computer. That's why I can see strongholds in my super flat world, and also why it has taken quite some time for this episode to be released. As I mentioned, I bought a new computer and I wasn't smart enough to save my project files for this video. So I lost some footage, but I have the replay footage, and that's what you're watching right now. And when that was finished, this is the final product, as you can see, very nice. I made some biodiesel in this very makeshift setup, and then I tried to start my system, and the harvester went backwards. So I made a plunger cannon, or what they're called, and tried to pull it back. That went smoothly. Then I had to trial and error, like I said earlier. I placed down grass, it crashed. I placed down more grass, and it crashed again. And then I went on doing that until it worked. And that's where we are right now. While doing all this, I realized I have a food problem and I have a storage problem. So that's what I'm going to fix from now. So first off, I will have to plant the wheat on this field, and I will have to sleep before I do anything. Okay, oh yeah, here you can see my little setup where I made the plunger cannon, the plunger launcher, and my little biodiesel factory, which is entirely manual. As you can see, ethanol and plant oil. You mix them like this, and you get biodiesel. And that's what I did with 2 buckets, and yeah, well, it goes pretty far on 2 buckets. Oh, and also, I'm about 5,000 blocks away, and the footage on me moving, yeah, well, it's gone. Like everything else, it's gone. But that's okay. I'm here now, and I can see very far, and I have clouds. Okay, the next step for me is to plant wheat and then build a barn and a silo, and I'm thinking I will make the barn, and I want my workshop in the barn, and the silo is my storage system, and then I will have to make a proper biodiesel factory. That's the plan for this episode, besides from this awesome looking harvester I made. Yeah, it only used 700 millibuckets. That's not even 1 bucket. Oh well, let's get grinding again. Oh, I have so much to do. Oh, and I don't have any food, so I can't run. I don't even think I have food in my backpack. No, I do not. I guess I'll starve. I'm gonna plant some wheat. I ran out of seeds. Also, I tried using these plows, but it didn't work for some reason. So I had to use this hoe manually, and that was awful. Anyways, I think I want to build the barn right here. I had enough material to build it, so I just built it. Boom. I think it turned out really good. It looks like a barn, and that's good. The wheat has grown, so I'm gonna test my harvester out. So just turn it on here, and then press this button, and off it goes. Please work. That looks like it's working. I missed some wheat here, but I think that's okay. Other than that, I think it looks like it works. I love aeronautics so much. I mean, just look at this. It's so nice. And it works also. I have a lot of wheat in here actually. Oh my god, my inventory problem is very big. Okay, So now I just have to transfer the wheat and seeds and straw into a chest, and I will have to try to do this with a full inventory, and that works. Okay, so just free up some space. Oh no, oh no. Get back. Thank you. Oh yeah, right. Well, that's nice. I really have to fix my inventory problem now. Okay, so now I have one big ass item vault. Okay, I'm gonna do some planning. I think my slave ship will go in this corner right here. Actually, let me put down a sign. Perfect. And then this side be presses. Actually, make that a little bit smaller. And then the next area could be precision casting mechanism factory. Semi. And then this side could be a crusher. And this corner could be an elevator. And then the whole loft could be my smelting area. And that's a pretty good plan, I think. Next step is to connect my storage slave to my silo. And then I have to power everything as well. So the biodiesel factory will have to be done soon. Now I just have to connect the item vault up to my non-existent slave ship. I put down some mechanical belts, and that's about it. Let's ask this guy for a diamond. Oh, yeah, there it comes. Perfect. Oh, that's nice. So now I just have to move all my stuff. Okay, so here's everything I own. Kind of underwhelming if you ask me. But it is what it is. Now I have to tackle my next problem, which is food. I know it doesn't seem like it because I have bread in my inventory and I have a lot with wheat here as well. But I do not have any biodiesel in my harvester. And you're probably thinking, oh, why can't you do it manually? Shut up, please shut up. Okay, so I will have to gather some materials for my biodiesel farm, which is going here. I had most of the material I needed to build the factory, but I'm missing these items here. And to get those, I need to go to the nether. So that's what I'm going to do now. Wait, I didn't even check if I have enough. 16, you got to be kidding. Okay, precision mechanism time. Let's hope I get all 4 of them like I want. Oh, 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4. Oh my god, 3 out of 4. Are you kidding me? I got every one of them. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I love my life. Okay, I've set up a little factory here. So if I just press this iron. Oh, yeah, like that. And then I cut it with the saw. I get an incomplete engine assembly. Okay, if I do it like this, it's like the precision mechanism factory. Now I just drop some sheets here and it will make the engine assembly parts automatically, I think. Yeah, that's so nice. Perfect. Okay, I got 5 engine assemblies. I went down looking for amethyst and I found this. Look, it's a sulfur pool. Oh, it's making me nauseous. I don't even know what you can do with sulfur, but it's cool, I guess. Oh my god, finally I found a geode. Okay, very nice. Yes, I saw those diamonds. I'm going to take them. I can't believe I'm more happy to see amethyst geode than diamonds. That's actually crazy. With the biodiesel factory done, I'm gonna transform my workshop real quick. So let me just do that now. Now I have everything I want. I have all the buildings, I have the workshop, I have everything. So the next step is just to show you what I've done. Let's begin with the biodiesel factory. Okay, so to begin with, I'm going to go down into the basement. Here is a chicken farm. Chickens lay eggs which drop down onto this conveyor belt. Then they get put on the drain, and when they get put on the drain, they make egg fluid and eggshells. Eggshells can be used to make bone meal. So this is a bone meal farm. But I have to get rid of the egg yolk and egg whites fluid, so I pump it out here. And this doesn't look right because it's a fluid and this is redstone, so everything will break, no? No, because I have a sensor here which detects fluids in this, and when it detects fluid, it starts this timer, and the timer basically pushes this piston and destroys the source block. Yeah. Well, that's it. It destroys the source block. And then I have a sugar farm. It's not that complex. The sugar and the bone meal get combined here and makes ethanol. Ethanol gets pumped up here. Then it goes from the yellow one into the basin here. Yeah, ethanol is in here. Oh, and also it's yellow because Bits and Bobs have added a feature where you can dye both the fluid tanks and the pipes, so you can have them parallel like this. If both of them were their standard, they will connect like this. Here I have plant oil. I will get to that. Anyways, it gets pumped into the basin here. It mixes up. It makes biodiesel. The biodiesel then goes into these 4 motors and then into this fluid vessel. And then from this fluid vessel into this where I have most of my biodiesel, as you can see, 82 buckets. I don't have any plant oil because I haven't connected it up yet. As you can see, I will connect this up to my silo here. But in the meantime, I can put 2 seeds here so you can see what happens. Seed goes all the way down here, and then the mechanical arm takes it, puts it in a basin, and then it gets pressed into plant oil. And that's the biorefinery. Okay, so next up I'm gonna show you my workshop. And here I have my storage slave, right where I had it last time I showed it. And then next to him I have a white bed where I sleep. And here is crushers, which I'm not powering this yet. I will have to do that with an biodiesel motor. And then if I go up, here I will have presses, precision mechanism factory, where I just put golden sheets into this one, and out comes precision mechanism. And this is, well, it's mixers, so it's not that interesting. And here we have sanding catalyst, so I can sand stuff. Yeah, that's it. And this I am proud of. This is my smelting. And also, yes, I did not follow my plan at all. The crushing wheels are where I said they were going to be, but the smelter got too big, so I couldn't fit it up here. Anyways, here you can see I have only haunting and smoking. But if I flick this lever, ooh, I now have washing and bulk melting. So that's pretty nice. Oh yeah, and also I have fences here because I think, maybe I'm delusional, but I think mobs can't go over that. Comment if I'm being stupid, because I very well could be. And here you can see I have 2 water wheels powering my elevator and all my melting fan bulk blasting. This is just a block switcher, like, you know, the ones, the crafting table switcher things. Fans do not bulk blast or bulk fan any faster if you have higher RPM. A speed of 1 RPM is as good as a speed of 256. Then my elevator needs to be higher because I need to get up all the way. Now I'm pretty much done, but I have a problem. One of them being seeds not going in here, and then it's not looking that good because I can't just put a belt here. And then, I don't know, I just have to make everything look better. That's what I'm going to do now. Four hours later, I am finally done. Oh, I just watched that tree grow. Yeah, well, this is a lake. It's connected to the bigger lake over there. Then I planted all the wheat like I said I would. And then I made this bridge for the seeds. And I planted some trees, as you can see. There's still some stuff I have not done in this episode that I have to fix the first thing I do in the next episode. One of them being these items getting dropped by the harvester. I started doing a solution underneath with hopper minecarts, but I quickly realized it's way too expensive for me right now. It's like 50 plus stacks of iron and a lot of gold, so I will have to do that the next episode. Also, I'll have to make an engine for the crusher here behind me. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this long. If you're still here, quickly leave a like and subscribe right now, because that zombie behind me is